एंड वंस अगेन अ हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट, अगर आपने मोबाइल फ़ोन को अभी तक के साइलेंट मोड में नहीं रखा है तो प्लीज़ रख दे, क्योंकि जो है सारा एक्शन यहीं स्टेज पे होने वाला है, तो आपका मोबाइल फ़ोन साइलेंट हो सकता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। मैंने फोटो देखी तो है, बोल दे तुमको अलर्ट कर दे जब मंत्री लोग ऊपर आ रहे हैं, रवि को बोल दे वो नीचे है तो अलर्ट कर दे फोन पे कि आ रहे हैं, नीचे से ऊपर आए हैं ना, डायरेक्ट ऊपर लैंड हो जाएंगे, ग्राउंड फ्लोर से आएंगे तो हमको कोई अलर्ट कर दे। हाँ, दोनों मंत्री थे, रेड्डी जी भी और किशन रेड्डी, अनुसेवा तेलंगाना की मंत्री, दोनों को भी अलर्ट कर दे। आई नो,
सकते ना, हालांकि मैं टिक मार के आया हूँ कि कौन कौन साइन किए हैं बाहर.
अच्छा
स्टिल यू कैन कंफर्म.
ठीक है.
यू टेक इट फॉर रेफरेंस. जो टिक लगा है वो आ चुका है. ओके
ओके.
हाँ, बट स्टिल यू कैन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वाइज बाल
हाँ.
बच्चन नॉमिनेशन के 2 थे, आगे क्या ये पूछ सकते हैं.
ओके आई जस्ट जब तक कि हमारे माननीय मंत्री जी पहुंचते हैं और हम लोग कार्यक्रम शुरू करते हैं, हम लोग एक बार क्रॉस चेक कर लेते हैं. अभी आए, प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ है. जो हमारे अचीवर्स हैं, मैं कंपनी का नाम लूँगी और आप लोग को पता है उनके 2 रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स कौन है, या 1 या 3. आप लोग बस हाथ रेज कर लीजिए सो दैट वी नो कि कौन आए हैं और कौन नहीं आए हैं. तो आई गो विथ कंपनी वाइज. पहले बैल्को से हमारे 2 जन हैं. कैन यू रेज योर हैंड्स? थोड़ा सा ऐसे करके एकदम रेज करिएगा ताकि मुझे दिखाई दे यहाँ से. Yes, I can see 1, 2. Yes, okay, done. Eastern Coalfield Limited, ECL. Okay, 2. All right, done. हिंडाल्को से I know, okay. Lloyd से I know, वो आई हुई हैं. टाटा स्टील से हमारे पास 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 जने हैं. टाटा स्टील से 5 जने. 5 people from Tata Steel. Is all the 5 there? टाटा स्टील से कोई है? दिशा, दुर्गी, महिमा. Tata Steel, anybody from Tata Steel, can you please raise your hand? यार check करवाओ. Isn't there anyone from Tata Steel? Can you please? All right. GSI से 2 हैं. GSI 2 people. There's 1. You are Nimi ma'am. And what about Pritha? She's there? Okay, all right. NLC से 2 जने हैं. NLC से 2 जने हैं यहाँ पे. Yes, yes. आप yes भी बोल सकते हैं ज़ोर से, that will also work. IBM से we have, वो भी हैं, I think यहाँ टिक लगा हुआ है. वेदांत से भी हैं, that is okay. GMDC also we have ticked. नाल्को इज़ फाइन. हाँ, अंबुजा, अदानी से 2 जने हैं. आई सी बितास्ता बैनर्जी. शी इज़ कमिंग बट शी विल कम राइट. ओके. SCCL, MCL, ये सब तो टिक 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 है. आई थिंक द रेस्ट एवरीथिंग इज़ फाइन बिकॉज यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी टिक्ड है. सो जस्ट टाटा स्टील से हमारे हैं. ऑल 5 आर देयर. यस, थैंक यू. ओके. हाँ सब है. हाँ आ गए. बाकी तो उन्होंने टिक करके ही रखा था, तो मैंने और नहीं बुलाया. थैंक यू सो मच. जिनका आपने टिक किया था मैंने उनका नाम नहीं लिया. बाकी हो गया. टाटा के लिए नहीं थे बट आ गए सब. अब सब वो 2 नहीं आ रहे, फिर उनके बदले लेंगे. 2 नहीं, 3 नहीं आ रहे, उनके बदले लेंगे. टोपल भी नहीं आ रहे, उनके बदले लेंगे. हाँ दे दीजिए. टाटा स्टील क्या आ गया? एक नया ऐड भी हुआ है. एक नया नाम ऐड हुआ ना SCC से, मैंने बता दिया. अच्छा, SCCL से एक नाम ऐड हुआ है. शुक्रिया. वो भी एक है. SCCL में कौन है आपके पास? एक होगा. ए मयूरी ऐसा कुछ, ए समथिंग. SCCL. मैम हाँ ऐड कर दिया ना. हाँ. और वो लास्ट वाला तुमने मेरे को बताया नहीं. मोए कैंसिल. दोनों में से कोई भी नहीं है. अच्छा, इन द इवेंट रेडी जी. यार अभी अभी बैठ जाती हूँ यार, खड़ी हो गई से. पूरा टाइम खड़ा ही रहना. JSNFA, फर्स्ट सेशन का JSNFA। उनका डेजिग्नेशन अभी बोल दो, वो उनके आने से पहले, उनके आते ही स्टार्ट कर दो, अभी बोल दे रही हूँ। Ladies and gentlemen, I'll request once again everybody please settle. We are expecting Honorable Union Minister for Coal and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy, to join in a couple of more minutes, and he'll be here with us. Just also to inform that we are also expecting Honorable Women and Child Development Minister Telangana, Dr. D. Anusaya Sitaka, but she is being delayed for a little while. तो वो कुछ देर में हमारे साथ आएंगी और यहाँ उपस्थित होंगी, लेकिन जैसे ही हम एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं जी किशन रेड्डी जी वो अभी आ जाएंगे और हम कार्यक्रम शुरू करेंगे। उसके बाद है प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी ममता वर्मा, उसके बाद निरुपमा जी, उसके बाद फरीदा मैम, उसके बाद लोका पवानी और फिर सुनीपा और सुमति। ठीक है, याद रखना जब अनुसया मैडम आएंगी तो उनको स्वागत तभी करेंगे, मैं फरीदा मैम को बोलूँगी, तो जब भी वो आएंगी, जब वो आएंगी उनका स्वागत करेंगे, तो वो एक आप पौधा पर भिजवा दीजिए। अभी सिर्फ पौधा ही दे देना, कुछ वो तो नहीं देना, शॉल वाला। हाँ, माचिस सब रेडी रखो। हाँ, All right, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Union Minister for Coals and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji has just joined us. We extend a very warm welcome to him to this event. उनका तहे दिल से स्वागत करते हैं आज के इस कार्यक्रम को. जोरदार तालियों के साथ चलिए उनका स्वागत करें. We are very privileged that he could take out time from his hectic schedule to be a part of this event. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर. Thank you so much. So without, ladies and gentlemen, I'll request everyone to settle down and please keep mobile phones in silent mode. And yes, as is the customary practice, we will now like to request our esteemed dignitaries to light the ceremonial lamp for an auspicious beginning to this event. Deep Prajwalan se कार्यक्रम का शुभ आरंभ करेंगे. So please welcome Honorable Union Minister for Coal and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy, Honorable Union Minister of State for Coal and Mines, Shri Satish Chandra Dubey, Principal Secretary, Industries and Mines Department, Government of Gujarat, Ms. Mamta Verma, Joint Secretary and Financial Advisor, Ministry of Coal and Mines, Srimati Nirupama Kothru, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Mines, Government of India, Srimati Farida M. Naik, Dr. Loka Pavani, Principal, Veera Nari Chakali Lama Women's University, Koti, Hyderabad, Ms. Sunipa Roy, Business Head, Kutch Copper Limited, and Ms. Sumati Angusami, Chief Operating Office, Vedanta Group. I request all our esteemed dignitaries to proceed for lighting the ceremonial lamp for an auspicious beginning to this event. So I'll request everyone to please light the ceremonial lamp. Well, that marks our auspicious beginning and Shubh Arambh. So I request all our esteemed dignitaries to now join us on stage. जोरदार तालियों के साथ चलिए सबका स्वागत फिर से करते हैं. Honorable Union Minister for Coal and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy, Honorable Union Minister of State for Coal and Mines, Shri Satish Chandra Dubey, Ms. Mamta Verma, Principal Secretary, Industries and Mines Department, Government of Gujarat, Joint Secretary and Financial Advisor, Ministry of Coal and Mines, Government of India, Srimati Nirupama Kothru, Srimati Farida Naik, Joint Secretary, Mines, Ministry of Mines, Government of India, Dr. Loka Pavani, Principal, VCLWU, Koti, Hyderabad, Ms. Sunipa Roy, Business Head, Kutch Copper Limited, and Ms. Sumati Angusami, Chief Operating Office, Vedanta Group. तालियों में कोई कंजूसी नहीं होनी चाहिए. जोरदार तालियों के साथ हमारे सभी विशिष्ट अतिथिगण का स्वागत करते हैं. All right, as is the traditional practice, we will now welcome our esteemed guests on dais with a sapling. हमारे सारे विशिष्ट अतिथिगण का स्वागत पौधा प्रदान करके हम करना चाहेंगे. So I'll first request Joint Secretary, Ministry of Mines, Srimati Farida M. Naik, to welcome the Honorable Union Minister for Coal and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy. I'll also request her to welcome Honorable Union Minister of State for Coal and Mines, Shri Satish Chandra Dubey ji. हम सभी अतिथिगण का स्वागत करना चाहेंगे. I'll now request Dr. Nirupa Churchi from GSI to welcome Ms. Mamta Verma, Principal Secretary, Industries and Mines Department, Government of Gujarat. Dr. Nirupa Churchi. I'll also request her to welcome Joint Secretary and Financial Advisor, Ministry of Coal and Mines, Srimati Nirupama Kotru. I'll now request Ms. Priya from GSI to welcome Srimati Farida M. Naik, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Mines, Government of India. Here, ma'am. Farida ma'am is here, so I'll request. Thank you. I'll also request her to welcome Dr. Loka Pavani, Principal, VCL WU, Koti, Hyderabad. Now I'll request Ms. Tripti Sharma from Ministry of Mines to welcome Ms. Sunipa Roy, Business at Kutch Copper Limited. I'll also request her to welcome Ms. Sumati Angusami, Chief Operating Office, Vedanta Group. A warm welcome to everyone. Thank you so much. And just for your information, Honorable Women and Child Development Minister Telangana would also be joining in a short while. I'll also request our Honorable Mayor Telangana, who's here with us, I'll request to please join on stage. Let's welcome with a huge round of applause. All right, once again, a warm welcome to all our esteemed dignitaries on dais and to all lovely ladies and gentlemen who are here with us today. I'll now request Srimati Farida M. Naik, Joint Secretary, Mines, Ministry of Mines, Government of India, where, by the way, over 17% of employees are women, to present the welcome address and set the context for the event ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Before I start my welcome address, may I request Srimati B. Kartika, former mayor, to please come on dais.
We'll, of course, like to do the formal welcome by presenting a sapling to her as well. I'll request Joint Secretary Madam to do the honors and present her a sapling and formally welcome her on dais. Let's have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for joining.
Honorable Minister of Union Minister of Coal and Mines, Honorable MOS Coal and Mines, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, the representatives of industry, state government, media. Very good morning to you all. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to this first pre-Women's Day event of Ministry of Mines, celebrating women in mining. Many of you must be having a doubt that why celebrating women in mining. There must be celebrating contribution of women in mining, role of many women in mining. Something is missing. No, it's not. See what we celebrate. We celebrate sometimes, most of the time, the traditions which we have been following over a period of time, or something which we have achieved after a long struggle. And this event falls in that category. It was when I joined Ministry of Mines, I wanted to visit mines. And I was told that as per law, women are not allowed inside the mines. That was sometimes in 2017 and 18. And to tell you honestly, I was very, very shocked and surprised that, okay, the law prohibits this. The mental set, the societal norms are something different, but the law prohibiting entrance of women in the mines, that too after 70 years of independence, was something which was difficult to digest. But very soon in 2019, the laws को amend किया गया और mines के दरवाजे women को खोल दिए गए, like many first of Modi Sarkar. So this was a good initiative, which, like as I said, many first, this was the Modi Sarkar's achievement. And I believe that to ensure the safety of women is one thing, but restricting them is not. It is our duty, which Prime Minister says, to make the environment more safe for women to work and come and contribute. Women have been working in the mining industry, I'm not denying, but at the role of HR, at the role of data, at the role of social corporate responsibility. But the mining was, in the mining, it was very minimal. Since 2019 to now, in another 7 years, it is heartening to know that we have certain achievements to celebrate. We have from Tata's all-women mining shift. We have from Vedanta all-women rescue team who is competing at the international level and finding a place in the merit. This is not a mean achievement, I feel. I do understand that we have a lot of ground to cover, still cover a lot of ground, but we need to celebrate small achievements of our women folk in this area. This topic has been very close to the heart of our minister. He has always been saying that women को encourage करना है इस sector में, उनको क्या परेशानी है वो देखना है, उनको सुनना है और हम क्या कर सकते हैं वो करना है. So ये event जो है वो नतीजा है मंत्री जी के इस आह्वान का कि हमें कुछ करना है. So this is the time we thought close to the Women's Day when we do it. Let's celebrate what we have achieved so far. At the same time, decide and deliberate what can we do more. So in this session, since Minister has less time to give to us, he is with us from his busy schedule. He has taken out time till lunch. So we will be having the women achievers with us. We have written to all the mining mining companies to share their nominations of women achievers. And in this small span of 7 years, we have received almost around 45 nominations from the industry, which shows the seriousness with which the industry is working and the enthusiasm of women to participate in the mining industry. This house full of women sitting here is a testament to the fact that we are ready to take stride in this field. And I congratulate each one of you who have broken the barriers and come in this industry and working together with men in this industry. So with these words, I would request, and these are the 45 achievers which we have got, our Honorable Minister would be felicitating them in this session, pre-lunch session. So with this, I once again welcome you all and ensure that we have a very good event today. We'll be having a post-lunch, we'll be having 2 panel discussions where we'll be having the industry and the women who are working in the mining to talk about what are the challenges and how we can move forward so that we can celebrate this every year with greater achievements. I ensure that this is going to be a very fruitful event, and at the end of the day, for women, there is a small surprise celebrating the women in you. So I welcome you all, and I request you all to be there till the end to see the surprise and be part of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Madam, for setting the context so beautifully for this event ahead. Well, ladies and gentlemen, needless to mention, women in mining face unique challenges, but we all know determination can move mountains, and we have so many examples from the mining sector today who are scripting success stories for themselves as well as the mining industry. We would like to request some of them to share their experiences here, which I'm sure would be inspiring and motivating for all of us. So चलिए सुनते हैं उनके अनुभूति, उनकी जुबानी। समय के अभाव की वजह से however, I will request, सबसे अनुरोध है कि अपनी जो आप एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करेंगे वो 3 से 4 मिनट तक के सीमित रखें. So and मैं चाहूँगी जब वो एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करें तो आप सब उनका बहुत उनको encourage करें and we give them a big round of applause when they share their experiences. So starting with Sandhya Rashakatla, first class mine manager Vedanta. Miss Sandhya के लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाए, and we'll request someone to please hand over a mic. आप वहीं से बोल सकती हैं. हाँ जी, इधर बुला दे. अच्छा ठीक है, मैम आप इधर आ जाएं. जोरदार तालियों से चलिए स्वागत करते हैं. हाँ, अच्छा, सो जो एक्सपीरियंस शेयरिंग में हैं उन सबको मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी वो अगर टीम से कोई कोऑर्डिनेट कर ले और उनको आगे ले आए तो एक 1 by 1 दे कैन कम. मैं बोल दे रही हूँ सबका नाम. इसके बाद है रेवती जी, प्रिंसी ए, रुचि शर्मा, स्वाति कुमारी, वैशाली प्रवीण सुरावर, गुंजन पांडे, अंजलि अत्रे एंड यशा फुलबंदे. हाँ जी, मैंने बोला था सर उनको नाम.
So hi, good morning everyone. Myself Sandhya. So I am basically from Telangana state of Hyderabad, and I was posted at Vedanta Mines in 2018. As ma'am said that previously we don't have any opportunity to go underground and work in underground. In 2019 we got a gazette from DGMS and supporting from the Ministry of Mines and the Labour and from Ministry of Coal. So that opportunity gave us to go to underground and work, and in 2021 I cleared first class and I was the mine manager authorized, and in 2023 first women's rescue team was formed at Hindustan Zinc, and in in 2024 we represented India in 13th international and we won at 2nd place, and that was very pride moment for us and for India as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much Sandhya जी. चलिए बुलाते हैं मिस रेवती पूर्ति, ऑपरेशन असिस्टेंट 1, टाटा स्टील माइनिंग लिमिटेड. मैं फिर से सबका नाम ले रही हूं ताकि आप लोग मंच के पास आ जाएं और आगे बैठ जाएं. इनके बाद है मिस प्रिंसी ए, जूनियर सर्वेयर एनएलसी, मिस रुचि शर्मा, डिविजनल कमर्शियल ऑफिसर बैल्को, मिस स्वाति कुमारी फ्रॉम ईसीएल, मिस वैशाली प्रवीण सुरावर फ्रॉम हिंदाल्को, मिस गुंजन पांडे फ्रॉम जीएमडीसी, मिस अंजलि अत्रेई फ्रॉम सीआईएल and Miss Yasha Fulbande from Lloyd Infinite Foundation. इन सबसे अनुरोध है आप मंच के पास आ जाएं प्लीज़ और आगे बैठ जाएं. थैंक यू.
गुड मॉर्निंग एंड जोहार. मेरा नाम रेवती पूर्ति है। मैंने 2021 में टाटा स्टील में सर्वप्रथम महिला ऑपरेटर की तौर पे ज्वाइन किया। हमारा जर्नी रहा, हमारा जो ये रहा, हम शुरू से एग्ज़ाम लिखे, उसके बाद हमारा ट्रेनिंग का जर्नी रहा। हम लोग जब शुरू में आए तो हमने सोचा कि माइंस में होता क्या है, लेकिन जब धीरे धीरे हमने एक्सपीरियंस लिया, जब मशीन को चलाया तो थोड़ा सा लगा कि किस तरह से इसको ऑपरेट करें। लेकिन ट्रेनिंग के दौरान बहुत अच्छा लगा, जो चीज़ हमने नहीं किया उसको करना पड़ा, उसको किए, और आज हम लोग एक लेडीज शिफ्ट, महिलाओं का शिफ्ट है जो नाइट शिफ्ट भी करते हैं, तो बहुत ही इंजॉयफुल रहा। और हमने सोचा कि नहीं कर पाएंगे, लेकिन इससे पहले थोड़ा सा मैं अपना परिचय दूंगी। इससे पहले जब माइनिंग में नहीं ज्वाइन की थी तो मैं पंचायत की मुखिया थी। तो एक होता है ना लड़कियों का सोचना कि रात में थोड़ी सी टाइम मिलती है तो सोचते हैं कि क्या ये पॉसिबल है, हम कर पाएंगे। तो हम लोग लड़कियां जो सोचती हैं ना कि जब मैं इतनी बड़ी पंचायत को हैंडल कर सकती हूँ, काम कर सकती हूँ, तो ये मशीन क्या है, इसे मैं कर ही लूँगी। इसीलिए इस तरह से हमने अपना ये किया, योगदान दिया। और थैंक यू फॉर टाटा स्टील जिन्होंने हमें ये अवसर दिया महिलाओं को सशक्त करने का, और हमने किया और आगे भी हम ये करते रहेंगे। इसके साथ ही थैंक यू, धन्यवाद।
आई थिंक उनके जर्नी के साथ साथ उनके जब चेहरे पे जो एक्साइटमेंट है व्हेन दे आर टॉकिंग, आई थिंक उसके लिए बहुत ज़ोरदार तालियां हो जाए। नेक्स्ट हम इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे मिस प्रिंसी ए, जूनियर सर्वेयर, सर्वे माइन 1 NLC।
Good morning everyone who are gathered here to celebrate this special event on Women's Day. Myself Princy, I am from Tamil Nadu. I have joined NLCIL on 2016 as a diploma mining candidate. I have joined NLCIL as a trainee in 2019. After completion of 2 years, I got overman certificate and I joined back as a junior surveyor in NLCIL on August 2023. I feel so blessed and happy to be a part of this program. In our mines, women employees are being employed in mining sector. They are even working inside mines. Even 200 crores bucket wheel excavators are being operated by women SME operators. Yes. In a safe and secure manner, our CMD of NLCIL has motivated us to work in a comfortable and safe manner. I want to thank our CMD of NLCIL, Shri Prasanna Kumar Motapalli sir, our mines manager, Shri Suresh Chandra Suman sir, and managing directors and EDs of Neyveli NLCIL for motivating, guiding and supporting us to work in a challenging platform. Thank you everyone. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much. We'll now like to invite Ms. Ruchi Sharma, Divisional Commercial Officer, Bharat Aluminium Company Limited, Palco.
सुप्रभात, वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग। यहाँ पर उपस्थित सभी अतिथि महोदय का मैं हार्दिक अभिनंदन करती हूँ। मैं रुचि शर्मा, भारत एल्यूमिनियम कंपनी लिमिटेड, पहली ऐसी कंपनी सर बाल्को कोरबा छत्तीसगढ़, बाल्को कोरबा छत्तीसगढ़ में ये कंपनी स्थित है। ये कंपनी एल्यूमिनियम प्रोड्यूस करती है, जो कि पहले गवर्नमेंट कंपनी थी, बाद में इसको वेदांता ने खरीद लिया था। तो इस कंपनी से हम एल्यूमिनियम प्रोड्यूस करते हैं, जिससे कि बहुत सारी स्पेस एंड डिफरेंट हमारी जो डेली यूज़ के प्रोडक्ट्स हैं उसके लिए एज अ रॉ मेटल एक्ट करती है। 2013 में मैंने ये कंपनी ज्वाइन की थी एज अ GT।
अपनी फैमिली से मैं पहली ऐसी लेडी थी जिसने एक इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर ज्वाइन किया था। तो धन्यवाद। तो इस कंपनी में पहले तो मैंने शिफ्ट में काम किया, मेंटेनिंग द एनोड्स एंड कार्बन, जो कि हमारा एल्यूमिनियम प्रोडक्शन और इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस प्रोसेस में बहुत हेल्प करते हैं। Then slowly I shifted to commercial. Recently I shifted to commercial, but in last 8 to 9 years I have worked in shifts and maintaining the maintenance department of our area. मैं मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ माइंस बाल्को सभी का हार्दिक धन्यवाद करती हूँ, जिनके कारण आज हम सभी यहाँ उपस्थित हो चुके हैं। धन्यवाद। थैंक यू एवरीवन।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। एक छोटी सी विनती आप सभी से, जब आपको हम मंच पे बुलाएं तो पहले अगर आप थोड़ा अपने काम के बारे में बोलें और उसके बाद अगर आप अपनी अनुभूति मतलब एक्सपीरियंस हमारे साथ शेयर करें तो अच्छा लगेगा। सो आई वुड लाइक टू नेक्स्ट इनवाइट ऑन स्टेज मिस स्वाति कुमारी, असिस्टेंट मैनेजर माइनिंग ईस्टर्न कोलफील्ड लिमिटेड।
Good morning to all the chief guests, both on and off the dais, all the dignitaries and all our respected guests, and my seniors and my colleagues. I'm Swati Kumari, Assistant Manager Mining at Eastern Coalfields Limited. I have served in both... okay, sir. So I was about to say. I'm currently serving at Eastern Coalfields Limited in West Bengal, Asansol region. And previously I've served at Jhanjra Project Coilery, part of ECL only, in both administrative and field roles. And currently I'm serving as the ventilation officer of our unit, wherein my work revolves around optimizing airflow to the section. And I believe my work, I got satisfied with my work when one of the workers came and told me that, Madam, aaj section mein hawa achhi pahunchayi hai aapne. I think that is the kind of satisfaction I'm always looking for. And I believe women in general, both in coal mining industry and otherwise, bring a lot of invaluable qualities, which not only include empathy and hard work, but at the same time resilience. And women in mining are a great example of resilience among us. And I'm grateful to Ministry of Mines, Coal India Limited and ECL for giving me this opportunity to be here. Thank you so much.
Very well said, Swati ji. Indeed, women in mining are great examples of resilience. We would now like to invite on stage Ms. Vaishali Praveen Suravar, Chief Sustainability Officer, Joint President, Hindalco. जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत करते हैं।
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Minister of Mines, for inviting all of us and honorable dignitaries on dais to listen to all of us and applaud for the experiences. So I am Vaishali Suravar from Hindalco Industries. In 1988, when I applied for mining, I was called by the counselors saying that you are allowed to study mining as an engineering, but you are not allowed to work in the mines. That's where madam has said. So they were trying to tell me electrical hai, computer hai, why are you not taking that? And then I said, no, I want to do something different. And I took metallurgy. So 1992, I passed out metallurgy. Since then, I have been working in steel and aluminum both. It was my inner calling. I had an opportunity to switch over to computers and get into the SAP and all when Y2K was happening. So imagine I'm a 92 engineer, passed out working for past 32 years in metals and mining. Throughout my life, I was on the shop floor. And working with shop floor, working with machines, working on with metals and solving the problems was something which was my forte, and that was well recognized in the Aditya Birla Group. I was the first woman to head a factory, that to a cast house, recycling and a rolling mill. So multiple experiences right from the journey beginning. When 92 I used to work on the shop floor, the kind of uniform we designed for women, since then I contributed. I said this salwar kurta dupatta I cannot wear and go on the shop floor. I don't want to capture undue attention. I want to focus on the work, on the machines, and people should also work with me as their peer. So from there, the journey in the industry was never ending. I had 2 daughters, maternity, but throughout the 9 months I used to work on the floor and people used to take care of me like anything. So I tell you, when you work with them, when you show them that you have the skills to solve the problem, there is no end for women. So my simple message to women is be bold, be brave, be yourself. The world will follow you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's now hear her experience from Ms. Gunjan Pandey, Manager, Environment Project Planning and Development Department, Gujarat Mineral Development Corporation. Let's welcome her with a huge round of applause.
Namaskar. Good morning to all of you, honorable ministers, dignitaries on the dais, and ladies and gentlemen. First of all, my gratitude to Ministry of Coal and Mines for organizing such event and inviting all and to celebrate, of course, the women in mining and to encourage us. It's a great compliment for all of us, I must say. And myself, Gunjan Pandey, and I am presently working in Gujarat Mineral Development Corporation. It's a state-owned PSU of Government of Gujarat, and we are very much fortunate that our mines department is led by Madam itself. So it's a great example of a women leader leading the mines department in Gujarat. So I started my journey in GMDC around 14 years back, and I was the only lady officer, or you must say only female engineer in the mines. So initially I was posted in Bhavnagar district of Gujarat. So it's a lignite mines, and the experience was wonderful. And being an environment professional, my role was to, like mining has the some impacts on environment. So my role comes for the protection of environment, and there we have contributed even for the protection of environment, conservation of resources as well. And presently I'm at corporate office. So initially, as ma'am told, that it was the instant I also faced, like when I just passed out from Indian School of Mines. So initially everybody was suggesting, why mines? So you can take environment engineering from any of the IITs. So why you are focusing on Indian School of Mines? You will be restricted to mines itself. So I said, yes, somebody has to take the mines impact also, so we'll take care. So, and in that also, when we were in the training part, field part, so we were restricted in going underground mines. So we were like, oh my God, in the batch of 16, the 3 girls were restricted, so how we will learn the impacts of underground mining? So these were the experiences, but presently all the industries and even the ministry is encouraging the participation of women, and they are encouraging, I must say, the inclusivity. So thank you, and thanks, sir. Thank you.
Yes, today is definitely all about inclusivity. We would now like to invite on stage Ms. Anjali Atre, Assistant Manager, CCL, CIL. Let's welcome her with a big round of applause.
A very good morning to respected dignitaries and esteemed guests. I'm thankful for having me here, sharing my experience from Indian. I'm Anjali Adri, Assistant Manager in Central Coalfields Limited, sharing my experience from doing BTech in Mining Engineering from ISM Dhanbad to joining Coal India Limited. It remained a very hardful. For working in an underground mine, it remains very challenging, physically, emotionally, in every way. So I have around 2 years of experience in working in underground mines. I've worked in several departments of ventilation, and currently I'm working in environment section. So what we are experiencing is doing mining in a sustainable way. Isn't it look very different? Like doing mining is something against the entropy of the nature in a sustainable way, following the norms of the central and state government. Also, my experience led me to have the responsibility of being a rescue trained individual. So we belong to a very few number of people who are rescue trained in Central Coalfields Limited. Last year in 2024, I got an opportunity to represent the first aid females team at the Coal India level, and also I was honored as the best captain in my zonal areas. So So overall, my experience has been a very wholesome one. I learned many things, the true meaning of leadership and perseverance. In the last 2 years, I'm grateful for the ministry for having me here, and I hope we continue to do better in this industry and make it more evolved. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anjali ji, for sharing your experience. We would now like to invite on stage Ms. Yasha Fulbande, Junior Officer Sports, Lloyd Infinite Foundation. जोरदार तालियां हो जाए.
माननीय मंच, आदरणीय अतिथिगण और मेरे प्रिय सशक्त नारियों, मैं ईशा दिगंबर फुलबांदे, मैं इस इलाके से आई हूँ जिसे देश भर से नक्सलीग्रस्त नाम से जाना जाता था. इस समारोह में आने का अवसर प्राप्त होना मतलब हमारे संघर्ष, मेहनत और अपार मेहनत की पहचान है. गढ़चिरौली या नक्सलीग्रस्त नाम से जाना जाने वाला देश भर का एक जिला है. उस गढ़चिरौली जिले में लॉयड्स मेटल एंड एनर्जी लिमिटेड कंपनी ने स्थापित होकर उस जिले का नाम देश भर में रोशन किया है. नक्सलीग्रस्त से उसे इंडस्ट्रियल से जाना जाने के लिए उन्होंने चेंज कर दिया है. मैं खेल विभाग से हूँ. गढ़चिरौली ज़िले में खेल विभाग में वहाँ के जो छोटे बच्चे थे उन्हें वो पूरे देश भर की दुनिया से परे थे. उन्हें देश में क्या चल रहा है या अपने गांव का नाम क्या है या मैं किस तहसील में रहता हूँ ये तक नहीं पता था. लेकिन वहाँ पे लॉयड्स मेटल एंड एनर्जी लिमिटेड ने स्वास्थ्य, शिक्षा और उनकी जीवन शैली को बदल दिया है. अभी वो नक्सलीग्रस्त से पूरा बदल के वो भी अपने जीवन में हमने उनको खेल विभाग से बदल दिया है या उनको स्वास्थ्य या शिक्षा के बारे में पहचान देकर उन्हें ज़िंदगी में नए नए सपने देखने की हम लोगों ने ऊर्जा दी है. जो कि अभी हमने वहाँ पे स्कूल वहाँ पे लॉयड्स कंपनी ने वहाँ पे स्कूल का निर्माण किया है कि जहाँ के बच्चे वहाँ पे पढ़ाई करके अभी वो पीटी उषा, पीवी सिंधु या नीरज पटेल बनने के सपने देख रहे हैं. मैं मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर बी प्रभाकरन सर और एलआईएफ डायरेक्टर कीर्ति रेड्डी मैम का मैं दिल से धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ कि हमारे ज़िले में आकर उन्होंने हमारी ज़िले की दिशा बदल दी है. धन्यवाद.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका. अभी बुलाएंगे मंच पे मिस आयुषी तिवारी, MT माइनिंग SECL. ज़ोरदार तालियों से चलिए उनका स्वागत करें.
गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन. मैं सारी वुमेन्स ऑफिसर वुमेन माइनिंग की तरफ से एक लाइन बोलना चाहूँगी. अंधेरी सुरंगों में जहाँ सूरज भी खो जाए, अंधेरी सुरंगों में जहाँ सूरज भी खो जाए, वहाँ रोशनी बनके नारी तो मुस्काए. हाथों में तेरे मेहनत की वो ताकत है, हाथों में तेरे मेहनत की वो ताकत है जो चट्टानों को भी पल में पिघलाए, जो चट्टानों को भी पल में पिघलाए. As I went, it was my first day in my mine. तो फर्स्ट डे से ही ऐसा होता है ना कि शैप का या कंप्यूटर का काम आयुषी को दे देते हैं, ग्रेजुएशन करके आई है. तो आई वॉज लाइक कि सर बीइंग अ माइनिंग इंजीनियर मैं फील्ड में क्यों नहीं जा सकती. सडनली मैं धीरे धीरे ट्रेनिंग ले रही थी और एक दिन मेरा लकी डे आया और सर ने बोला ठीक है आज शिफ्ट इंचार्ज कोई नहीं है तो तुम वहाँ पे देखते हैं, प्रूव करो बीइंग अ माइनिंग इंजीनियर. एट दैट डे ड्यूटी का शिफ्ट होता है 8 से 4, पर मैं 7 बजे अपनी टीम को लेके माइनिंग में उतरी और शाम को 5 बजे तक काम किया. एंड आई कैन वेरी प्राउडली से दैट कि उस दिन का जो प्रोडक्शन था वो हमारे मन का हाईएस्ट प्रोडक्शन था. एंड फ्रॉम दैट डे माई मैनेजर सर इज़ लाइक अंडरग्राउंड की कोई ड्यूटी है आयुषी को भेजो ना यार, शायद ज़्यादा अच्छे से डील कर लेगी. और फ्रॉम ऑल दी सारी जितनी भी वुमेंस माइनिंग यहाँ पे बैठी है उनकी तरफ से आई कैन गिव 100% श्योरिटी टू मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ माइन एंड सर टू यू ऑल्सो कि हमें ये जो मौका दिया गया है यहाँ पे स्टेज पे भी खुद को प्रेजेंट करने का और साथ में फील्ड में भी खुद को प्रेजेंट करने का. तो डेफिनेटली वी आर गिविंग यू 100% श्योरिटी कि हम ये प्रूव करेंगे कि ये मौका देकर आपने हमको बहुत अच्छा स्टेप लिया है और वील गिव अवर 100% इन आवर फील्ड. थैंक यू.
थैंक यू सो मच आयुषी. एक चीज़ तो तय है, जितनी एनर्जी आपकी आवाज़ में है उससे कहीं ज़्यादा आपके काम में होगी, इसका हमको पूरा भरोसा है. सो वी विल नाउ लाइक टू इनवाइट ऑन स्टेज मिस कविता नायडू, जनरल मैनेजर पर्सनल SCCL.
Good morning to all of you dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Minister Kishan Reddy sir, Honorable Minister for State, and all other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, all the women present here. I had joined Singareni Collieries in 1990. At that time, we were just 3 women who were recruited for HR. Actually, we were recruited for the purpose of being posted in hospitals. But subsequently, maybe based on our work and all that, we were posted in different departments. After the amendment to the Act, in Singareni Collieries, we have recruited women. We have at present about 86 women who are working in underground mines. In that we have got management trainees, we have got JMETs, we have got electricians, fitters. All these people are working underground and working on par with men and working in all the shifts, and at no point of time have they told us that we are women, we will not work underground or all. They are working on par with them and are prepared to take on more responsibilities. Coming to me as a general manager personnel, my chairman and MD Shri N. Balram has imposed a lot of confidence in me, and he has made me as the head of industrial relations and personnel which deals with unions. I have regular interaction with unions and trying to resolve their issues, and even the workmen also. And I think because of their frequent coming and interacting with me, maybe they have more confidence in women, because women have a more human touch while dealing with resolving grievances when compared to men. So I think we make better administrators than men. I think I am happy with my job and helping people out. I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, madam. We love the beautiful smile on your face when you said that. A big round of applause for all these lovely ladies who shared their experience. But before we move forward, अगर आप में से कोई और हैं जो कुछ यहाँ इस मंच पे कहना चाहते हैं, कुछ experience share करना चाहते हैं, हम ज़रूर आपको सुनना चाहेंगे. If there's someone who would voluntarily like to speak something on this occasion, we would welcome them. Yes, wonderful. एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए, because एक चीज़ होती है स्टेज फ्राइट, तो इसमें भी हिम्मत होती है कि मतलब जब बिना बताया जाए आप आए मंच पे और you overcome the stage fright and speak. So a big round of applause. Please अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस करें, अपना काम बताएं और उसके बाद अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करें.
सभी को गुड मॉर्निंग. मेरा नाम तनेश्वरी नायक है. मैं वेस्ट सिंहभूम झारखंड से हूँ. टाटा स्टील नॉमडी माइनिंग से मैं पिछले वर्ष से सोबल ऑपरेटर के रूप में काम करते आई हूँ और अभी लोडर भी ऑपरेट करती हूँ. पहले तो इस जॉब में जब मैं वैकेंसी निकला था, जब मैं अप्लाई की तो लोग बोलते थे कि अरे ड्राइविंग का काम कर रही है. और हम लोग का गांव में क्या है कि लड़की लोग को कहीं बाहर निकलने भी नहीं देते थे. और जब मैं यहाँ के लिए अप्लाई की, और सबसे पहले तो DGMS और टाटा स्टील को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जिन्होंने ये हम लोग को अवसर प्रदान किए. और हमारा आर्थिक स्थिति भी बहुत सही हुआ. तो लोग अभी भी देख करके बोलते हैं कि जो पेरेंट्स बोलते हैं कि ड्राइवर का काम कर रही है, तो ये लोग भी इच्छुक रखते हैं कि हम लोग का बेटी को भी वहाँ पे अभी कैसे ज्वाइन करवाएं, क्या से मतलब कैसे फॉर्म भरे, कैसे नहीं, वो पूछते हैं. तो ये सुन के अच्छा लगता है कि जो पेरेंट्स बोलते थे कि अरे ड्राइवर का काम कर रही है, लोग क्या कहेंगे, समाज क्या कहेंगे अपना बेटी को अगर बाहर भेजेंगे, तो ये चीज़ अच्छा लगता है कि वही पेरेंट्स ही आकर के पूछते हैं, तो अच्छा लगता है. और हम लोग यहाँ जब वैकेंसी निकला तो हम लोग का थ्योरी क्लास हुआ, फिर साथ ही LMB ट्रेनिंग हुआ. टाटा स्टील और DGMS को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. क्योंकि मैं बस इतना ही कहना चाहूँगी कि गांव से जो हम लोग को कभी निकलने नहीं देते थे, आज टाटा स्टील के चलते ये अवसर मिला कि मैं आज यहाँ पे भी आई हूँ. थैंक यू.
थैंक यू सो मच. कितनी अच्छी बात है ना जब वो लोग कहते हैं कि गांव से निकलने का मौका नहीं मिलता है, और आज इस बड़े मंच में माननीय मंत्री जी के सामने ये लोग अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर कर रहे हैं. वी हैव वन मोर वॉलंटियर. प्लीज़ अपना नाम बताएं. और
Good afternoon, everyone, and all the respected dignitaries here. I am Pragya Vaishnav from WCL. I am working in underground coal mines at Sauna, mine number 1. Currently, I am looking after the land acquisition work, but earlier I was in proper fields and looking after the overall activities of the section, that is section planning, ventilation, and the manpower management. But this whole 2 years journey wasn't easy. Firstly, we felt many problems and difficulties, like people felt awkwardness connecting to us. We have to work very hard and push our limits, whether it's anything, it's learning technically or dealing with the whole manpower management. But level of doubts were there, but with a strong determination and strong mindset, I never gave up. And we stood, in last year in 2024, I represented my team of WCL as team captain in All India First Aid competition and stood second in that. And the management of the company also supported us and believed in us and gave the opportunity to work. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have two more, as I can see, and then we will go to the next segment. So let's invite her. Please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon to one and all, respected dignitaries on the dais and below the dais, and every woman, good afternoon. Actually, coming to myself, I am Shiva Meghana. I hail from Khammam district in Telangana. I completed my graduation in mining engineering in JNTU Mantini College, which is located in Karimnagar district. I passed out in 2022 and I joined, I'm waiting for the opportunity from the 22 to 24. Around 1 year, I waited for the opportunity in mining. Actually, unfortunately, I got an opportunity from Bharati Cements, Vika Group. Currently, I am working in the Bharati Cements as a graduate trainee engineer. Last year, trade test, we participated in the first aid team. First aid team honored by the Ujjwalta sir for the best performances of the first aid team from Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. I want to share one thing. This is a recognition what we got from the Ministry of Mines. I thank everyone on the dais for recognizing us and celebrating the Women Day here. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much. Yes, we'll request.
Good morning everyone. My name is Avanti Deshmukh. I am from Lloyds Metal and Energy Limited, where I am working as a senior officer HR. Firstly, when I got placed in Lloyds Metal, that time all of my friends and families were saying that why you are joining in mining industries. That time I thought that why not mining industry? Why always we should, why as being a HR, why always we should go to HR, to IT sectors or any other corporate sectors? Why not mining sector? So I discussed with my family and I joined Lloyds Metal. After joining in Lloyds, I found that many local local ladies were driving operators, they were driving machines and many other machines. So it was a very wonderful opportunity to work in Lloyds. At current time, near about 86 women are ongoing trainee in LMVs, and we are having 10 HMV operators. They are driving 70 to 80 tons of dumpers daily. So it is a very great and very impactful for us to working in Lloyds, and I like to thank our MD sir, Mr. B. Prabhakaran sir, and our director ma'am, Kirti ma'am. They also help us very lot, and they always try to make us women very strong and to do very new things. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Yes, we have our last experience sharing.
Namaskaram, Andarki, and good morning to everyone, dignitaries in the dais and in and out of the dais. And I'm Namaskaram especially to the Union Minister who is coming here. Sir, I'm from CMT, the Critical Mineral Trackers. I'm working under there and the senior geologist. So firstly, I want to share my experience in the first of my life is the education part. I educated the students and ensuring there to go to the field, forced to go to the field and everywhere. I'm giving the motivation to the students first. From coming to the education to the next to the mining department, I came here. So these CMT is giving opportunities to all the ladies, and we are working under the 5 important eminent projects running projects are there. Near in the Gujarat 3 projects and 1 in Andhra Pradesh and 1 in the Telangana. So I'm very proud to say that they are giving opportunities to give a chance to the ladies. So first of all, I'm very happy that this much of mining eminent people are there, enshrining ladies are here. So I'm very happy to see of all of you and giving a chance to organizers. They are clubbing to the strengthening to the all the department here. So I'm very happy to see all of you, and I must say to the government of India, that is a Modi government, really that is a empowered woman makes the empowered nation. That is a good to all of you. So that is, we have to prove ourselves. We are in all the field sectors. We are all in the sectors. Ningi to Nela antam kada. So we are in all sectors. Why not in the mining department? Why not in the mining sectors? So we the women can do everything. We have all strength to focus everywhere, wherever we are. So I'm very happy to working with the CMT company. Is notified under the notified, that is a notified private exploration agency. So I'm very happy here to gather here, and especially to as a woman, I must say all of you, the happy Women's Day to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And madam, I think we've ended this experience sharing, but she's ended it with the right question to all the women. Why not mining sector? So we are proud of all their achievements. Let's give a big round of applause for everyone who came here on stage today and shared your experiences. We are really, really grateful to each one of you. Thank you so much. And now we would like to take this opportunity to felicitate our women achievers in mining, our women heroes. So I think Farida ma'am in her welcome address had already given the context setting and had spoken about it. So I'll now request Honorable Union Minister for Coal and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, and also Honorable Union Minister of State for Coal and Mines, Shri Satish Chandra Dubey ji, to please step forward to give away the awards along with our other dignitaries. So big round of applause. And मैं चाहती हूँ जैसे हम इन सबको बुलाएं. Yes.
I request all the media people, please take separate interviews, all of them, because there is a International Women's Day in this occasion. Take special interviews, individual interviews, and give priority for this International Women's Day celebrations. అందరికీ నేను కోరుతున్నాను, దయచేసి మీరందరూ కూడా ఉదాహరణకు ఈనాడు వసుంధర ఈరోజు వేశారు వాళ్ళు. టుడే లీడింగ్ తెలుగు పేపర్, దే గివెన్ ఏ ప్రాపర్ పబ్లిసిటీ ఇన్ వసుంధర ఈనాడు దిస్ మైనింగ్ వర్కర్స్, ఉమెన్ మైనింగ్ వర్కర్స్. లైక్ దట్ all papers, all newspapers, please give proper publicity to encourage women in mining sector also. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. A wonderful message to our media friends. And yes, I'll now request them to give away the the trophies to our achievers. So I request everyone, please applaud when they come up on stage, because the only thing that we can do for them right now is give them a big round of applause. So starting with, we have the company is Bharat Aluminium Company Limited from Balco. We have 2 achievers. So we'll start with the first one, Ms. Himanshi Gupta, Business Analyst to Deputy CEO Metal. A big round of applause as I invite her on stage. She joined Balco in 2021, currently working as a business analyst to Deputy CEO Metal, has strong analytical skills with technical knowledge. Some of her key contribution and achievements include receiving the Balco CEO Award for the successful completion of the online safety toolbox TALK digitalization project, and also introducing the first ever self-cleaning air shower booth at Balco, significantly enhancing safety and health standards on the shop floor among many, many other achievements. These are just a few achievements that we are listing out. So big congratulations to Ms. Himanshi Gupta. All right, we'll move to the next one. It's Ms. Ruchi Sharma, Divisional Commercial Officer, Balco. She joined Balco in 2013, currently working as Divisional Commissioner Officer. In her current role, she is focusing on strategic commercial operation, and some of her key contribution and achievement so far include playing a key role in the introduction of the service bill portal, consolidation of service orders, and the development of the Vedi policy. Ms. Ruchi Sharma, during her tenure as PMO and business analyst, has worked on COP and processing cost optimization as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to announce that Honorable Women and Child Development Minister, Telangana, Srimati Dr. D. Anusaya Sitaka has joined us. A big round of applause. हम उनका स्वागत करते हैं इस event को. We are very, very happy that she's here with us today. And before we proceed with the award ceremony, we would also like to welcome her on stage. तो मैं Joint Secretary फरीदा मैम से request करूंगी कि वो एक पौधा प्रदान करके पहले मैडम का welcome करें. All right, thank you. So we will now proceed with our awards. The next is two achievers from ECL. पहले बुलाएंगे Ms. Swati Kumari, Assistant Manager Mining. She has worked as a ventilation officer at Narsamunda Colliery, enhancing ventilation for a phase circuit of 3.8 kilometers by effectively managing air courses. She's conducted inspection of isolation and sectionalization, stopping, performed air quality measurement, and developed SOPs for various tasks. Earlier, she also worked as a management trainee mining for ECL CIL production. Congratulations. The next one from the same group, we have Ms. Vishaka Raut, Assistant Manager Mining, ECL. A mining engineer with 2.5 years of experience in the mining industry. She has hands-on experience in both underground and open pit mining operation. In her current role, she is looking after the ongoing first mile connectivity project, which are railway siding and coal handling plant, and is also in charge of maintaining day-to-day and month-wise production data, monitoring underground activities of mining machine and equipment, among other roles and responsibilities. The next one would be from Hindalco, and then after that from Lloyd Infinite, so I'll request them to be ready. Yes, so moving on, please invite on stage Ms. Vaishali Praveen Suravar, Chief Sustainability Officer, Joint President, Hindalco. We also heard her experience. She is in fact the Chief Sustainability Officer for Hindalco Industry Limited for all 18 factories and 23 mines since past 4 years. Has worked in metal and mining throughout her career, especially in steel, aluminium, and copper for past 32 years in various roles and responsibility. Has many firsts to her credit. Also the first woman to be the unit head of the Hindalco Taloja factory in the entire Aditya Birla group. Congratulations. Well, we have the next one, Ms. Kopal Agarwal, Chief Procurement Officer, but she's not here with us. So I'll request Ms. Sumita Singh, General Manager Corporate Affairs, Aditya Birla, to collect the award on her behalf. Ms. Kopal Agarwal, Chief Procurement Officer, Hindalco. The next one, it's from Lloyd Infinite Foundation, Mrs. Kishan Reddy, the Director of Lloyd's Infinite Foundation. A big round of applause. has been instrumental in translating the managing director's vision into impactful programs that have significantly empowered women in and around the company's mining operation. Her leadership and dedication have driven remarkable progress in gender inclusion and sustainable development. Some of the key initiatives include pioneering women in core mining operation, having trained over 250 women in core mining roles. A big round of applause. We'll request Tata Steel to be ready, and after that we have GSI. So we'll request them to be ready, please. Thank you, congratulations. Now for Tata Steel Mining, we have 5 achievers. Begin with Ms. Disha Ramesh Khade, Manager Mining. A big round of applause. A mining engineer with over 3.5 years of robust experience in highly mechanized iron ore mining operation. Her expertise encompasses a solid foundation in mining software as well, currently leading the all-women shift as shift in charge at Noamandi Iron Ore Mines. I'll request, in fact, awardees, if you can please come close to the stage. सबको मैं request करूंगी, दुर्गा, महिमा जी, रेवती जी, तनेश्वरी, please आप लोग मंच के पास आ जाएं. All right. The next one would be Ms. Durga Maji, Operation Assistant 1 from Noamandi again, was selected in Tata Steel's Tejaswini 2.1 recruitment drive for the female HEMM operators and joined the company in 2022. She is also proud to be a part of the all-women shift that commenced recently. मैं टाटा के सभी से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी आप मंच के पास आ जाएं और उसके बाद निम्मी जी और प्रीथा जी from GSI आप भी आ जाएं please. Okay, moving on, Ms. Mahima Tripathi, Manager Mining, again from Tata Steel, Noamandi Iron Mine, joined Tata Steel in 2021 as management trainee and was posted as Manager Mining in Noamandi in 2022, where she worked in shift and learned about excavation and production, looked after drilling and blasting operation and catered to the mine development activities. As a mining engineer, she has driven various projects from pit opening to haul road design, slope stability and digital initiatives. Next one would be Ms. Revati Purti. Operation Assistant 1. Revati Purti, posted as Operation Assistant 1, shovel at Noamandi, was also successfully selected in the Tejaswini 2.0 recruitment drive. Today, she proudly operates shovel in all the 3 shifts very confidently and is part of the all-women shift that was operationalized recently. Ms. Taneshwari Naik, posted as Operation Assistant 1. She's also from Noamandi, was selected in the same Tejaswini 2.1 recruitment drive, joined the company in 2022, currently part of all-women shift. Moving on, we'll have from GSI, Ms. Nimi Casey, Senior Geologist, carried out regional mineral targeting in and around Chitradurga cyst belt and Hutti Muskie cyst belt for gold exploration. After that, we'll have Pritha, and we also request NLC achievers as well as IBM achievers to please come close to the stage. So Nimi K.C. and Ms. Pritha Seth, she's established 1.73 million tons of RE resource with an average grade of 1.07% in the Ladi Bus block. We'll move to NLC after this. Congratulations from NLC. Congratulations from NLC. We have Ms. A. Arivukkarasi, Junior Oman Group 2, Mine 1A Safety. She joined in August 2023, completed 1-year training, currently serves in the safety division. Also won first place in state-level safety competition for first state during 64th Mines Safety Week 2024 in Chennai. The next one, Ms. Princey A., Junior Surveyor, Survey Mine 1. The first woman surveyor of lignite mine, NLCIL, has expertise in conveyor, rerouting, preparation line, alignment line, and level updates, responsible for benchmark transfer, cut limit marketing, and survey calculation as well. She's a key contributor to lignite bunker stock measurement and machine output collection. The next one from IBM, Dr. Srimati Jyoti Srivastava, Superintending Chemist. presently engaged in the analysis of different elements present in various ores and mineral and beneficiated products, has played a key role in the modernization of the chemical lab at Modern Mineral Processing Lab at Nagpur by overseeing the procurement of advanced sophisticated instrument. Also played a major role in enhancing the lab's capabilities by incorporating advanced technique. Congratulations. The next one, Srimati Preeti Amit Mishra, Deputy Ore Dressing Officer, again from IBM, presently engaged in mineral beneficiation, studies of various ore and mineral, has made significant contribution in accurate analysis of ore and processed product by using cutting-edge instrumentation and analytical methods. The next would be from Vedanta. I request all of them to please come close to the stage. All the 5 achievers from Vedanta. Yogeshwari Rani, Sandhya Rashkatla, I request everyone to be here. Thank you to the entire team of IBM as well. And now from Vedanta, we have Ms. Yogeshwari Rani, first class mine manager, joined Vedanta in 2015 as a GET in Sesa Goa, IOG. She's among the first women who entered a Goan mining industry and started working in shift. In 2018, after a ban on mining in Goa, she voluntarily came to HZL and wanted to continue in her domain, that is mining. Ample opportunities to work in multiple departments of mining. Congratulations. Ms. Sandhya Rashakatla, first class mine manager, working as assurance manager at Zawar Mines. She's from Warangal in Telangana. Joined the group in 2018 as GET, and in 2021, after clearing the first class manager competency exam, she was certified as mines manager of Zawar Mala Mines. Congratulations. 7 years of experience in technical mine operation and HSE. In 2024, in fact, she participated in the 13th International Mines Rescue Competition and overall second from Indian team in task force category. So congratulations for that as well. The next one, Ms. Sandhya Singh. She was hired by Vedanta Resources through a campus recruitment drive, started her career's first year when she joined HZL at the SK mine in the year 2021. Initial months were spent searching among the many divisions, including development, geotech, control room digitalization, and later blasting. She received prestigious chairman honors and gained popularity as Wi-Fi Sandhya. And the next one would be Ms. Krishna Mishra, joined Vedanta in 2021, mine geologist at Rampura lead zinc mine, and has been working here for last 3.5 years. As a geologist, looks after the post-drilling activities vital for R&R process, underground geological mapping, dilution and recovery, and lithostructural modeling. The next one would be Sweetie Anshalya. And I request, after that, GMDC achievers to please come close to the stage. So Sweetie Anshalya, assistant manager in Raug Mine, currently working as coordinator in drilling and blasting department and in charge of smoke art drilling. She's also a rescue trained person and runner-up in 53rd All India Mine Rescue Competition held at Dhanbad 2024. Congratulations. Now from Gujarat Mineral Development Corporation, we have Ms. Gunjan Pandey, Manager Environment, Project Planning and Development Department, environment engineer with 14 years of experience in mining industry, started professional journey with GMDC in 2011 as trainee engineer and worked at 3 MTPA lignite mine. In our current role, has been looking after various clearances and development work pertaining to the upcoming coal, lignite and metal mines. Congratulations. The next from the same company, Ms. Tanvi Manish Thakkar, Mining Siddhar, Rajpardi Lignite Mine, has worked as a mining siddhar in safety and environment department since July 2021 at Lignite Project Rajpardi of Gujarat Mineral Development Corporation. Also worked as an assistant professor in mining engineering department at Bhagwant University, Ajmer, Rajasthan. The next would be from NALCO and then Adani. So I request everybody to be near stage. From NALCO, we have Ms. Kumari Amrita, Senior Manager, R&D. She's played a key role in research and development function at the Navaratna PSU's alumina refinery. During the 4th stream commissioning of the alumina refinery, she was instrumental in the performance guarantee test of evaporator battery, GNH. Her study on phase estimation of bauxite by thermogravimetric analysis was presented at the ICS OBA 2023 conference in Dubai. So the next from NALCO, Ms. Arya Gautami Nath, Senior Manager, Geology. Entrusted with the task of geological exploration, resource estimation, mine planning and quality control activity of Panchpat Mali bauxite mine in Koraput district of Odisha. She obtained a postgraduate from IIM Kolkata as on advanced program on data science. Congratulations from Adani Group, the first achiever, Ms. Bitasta Banerjee, Deputy General Manager, Resource Evaluation at Adani Cement in Ahmedabad. With 20 years of experience, including 18 years in the cement industry, she's specialization in drilling supervision, resource evaluation, geological modeling, and mining process audit. After that, it will be CIL, and then SECL, 3 achievers. Please come close to the stage. 2 achievers from CIL and CSCL. Okay, the next one, Ms. Santwana Kumari Sahu, Lead Mineral Coal Auction and Execution, Pan India. She has 15 plus years of versatile experience in technical, geology, prospecting, exploration modeling, mine plan, environment, managerial as well as administrative work, currently leading limestone and coal auction till execution of the project. She has successfully executed auction of 65 limestone blocks. From CIL, our first achiever, Ms. Akansha Kumari, Assistant Manager, CCL, 6 years of experience in underground mine, 3-year work experience in Balaria Mines, Group of Zawar Mines, Hindustan Zinc Limited, Udaipur, Rajasthan, and 3 years coal mine. She's also the first female rescue trained woman in India under Mines Rescue Rule 1985. Ms. Anjali Atrey, Assistant Manager, CCL. In her current role, she's assisting ventilation officer in her day-to-day duties, along with working in Environment Department, Forest Clearance, and underground water extraction. Represented the first female team of CCL at Inter-Subsidiary First State Competition 2024 at Nagpur. SECL, 3 achievers, Padma Mutham Satvika Ratnam from SECL, joined SECL as first woman mining engineer in position of management training and was employed in an underground mine. She has made significant contribution to mining and rescue operation in the Hasdeo area, and along with her team has been awarded in All India Mine Rescue Competition 2024. We have with us Ms. Ayushi Tiwari, Management Training, SECL. Her journey showcases a blend of academic excellence and pioneering spirit, notably broke barriers as one of the first female rescue trained person in SECL, proving her resilience and capability in a traditionally male-dominated district. After that, we have WCL, so I'll request them to be here on stage. The next one is Srimati Aishwarya Singh Baghel, Manager Community Development, Manpower Department, Southeastern Coalfield Limited, Bilaspur. She joined in 2014 and was subsequently transferred to Southeastern Coalfield Limited, Bilaspur in January 2018. Has been posted in Manpower Department, has been assigned with a specialized job. Congratulations. From WCL, the first one, Ms. Pragya Vaishnav, Assistant. WCL, Assistant Manager Mining, currently working at Seonair Mine, number 1, as Assistant Manager, has worked in underground mine and dealt with overall activities of section, that is coal excavation, planning, ventilation, and manpower management. Then we have Ms. After that, I request GOAL and MCL to be ready. The next one is Ms. Garima Singh, again Assistant WCL. Joined January 2023, enriched with underground working in Seonair 1 underground mine. Also worked as district in charge for learning of management, supervision, control and direction of resources like manpower and material. From GeoWhale Services Private Limited, Dr. Suparna Goswami, Senior Project Manager, plays a key role in designing and executing mineral exploration programs, has led exploration strategies for almost all the mineral commodities, especially for critical and strategic mineral across multiple geographies. Congratulations. We'll request MCL and MECL to be ready, please. From MCL, we have Ms. Pritismita Behra, Assistant Manager Mining, joined MCL in 2022. Her experience spans both underground and open cast mining, including safety management, blasting, manpower management, ERP-related tasks, incentive distribution linked to production. Has also actively participated in competitive events, serving as captain in the first state competition. Please, we'll request the achiever from MECL, BCCL, and from SCCL, 2 achievers. Please be ready. Congratulations. From MECL, we have Dr. Deepthi Ravindra Rahangdale, Manager. Dr. Deepthi Ravindra, it was a research work during her PhD thesis in synthesis, characterization, and analytical application of ion exchange in 2012 that drew her to work in chemical lab and mining industry. On 2012, she joined as the first woman to take up that role in MECL. So from starting as a chemist to manager with leading complex projects, she's had a very inspiring journey. Dr. Deepthi Ravindra. And then we move to BCCL, We have Ms. Tripti Maurya, Assistant Manager Mining. She joined as the first female mining engineer, marking a significant milestone in her career, led the BCCL female team as team manager for the All India First Aid competition in Nagpur. Also co-anchored the Safety Fortnight competition at BCCL for past 2 years. Tripti, I'll request you to also collect the awards for Sonva Kumari, CHP operator, and Ramrati Devi, shovel operator, from your same group. So I'll request you to do the honors. So let's also hear applause for them. They are not here today, but they are also our women heroes. SCCL NMDC, last. So I'll request you, please come close to the stage. So triple bonanza here. From SCCL, we have 2 achievers. Ms. A. Monica, Management Trainee Mining, working in SCCL since 9/12/2024, has worked in Rampura Agucha Underground Mining as a main lead person. Also worked as a Safety Assurance Manager, also as a mine manager. Currently, first female rescued person in SCCL. Ms. Okay. I'll request I'd like to invite Mr. N. Balram, the CMD SCCL, to also join with the achiever. The next one is Ms. Alam Navyasri, Management Trainee Mining. Started working in SCCL from 9 December. Before that, she's worked in underground mining in a private company since 2019. In 2023, she cleared her first class mine manager coal, and so she's currently authorized as first class mine manager in GDK 11 incline. So there are 2 achievers. 2 achievers from SCCL, and our last 2 achievers are from NMDC. So I'll request them to please come close to the stage. From NMDC, we have the first one, Srimati Priyadarshini Gadam, Director Personnel, Streamline Process and Procedure of Industrial Relation, Recruitment Medical Policies with respect to women empowerment, person with benchmark disability, wage settlement, and other employee benefits. She represented NMDC in the 2nd Pay Revision Commission with respect to pay revision of CPSEs and played an important role in amalgamation of sponge iron unit with NMDC Limited. Congratulations. And last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, G. Anupama, General Manager, Finance, NMDC Limited. 28 years of experience in NMDC Limited, comes with a layered experience in financial concurrence, costing, capital, revenue budgeting, financial accounting, ministry reporting, and MIS Treasury Management Committee internal audit. She was a part of the core team of the first tranche of disinvestment in NMDC with a follow-on offer of 9% equity acquisition of Legacy from Iron Ore Limited by NMDC. So those were our achievers. A big round of applause for all of them. Our heroes, our 45 women achievers. Congratulations to all of you. May you continue doing the good work. And we would like to also thank our esteemed dignitaries for doing this. And yes, once again, we request media friends, do not forget to take interviews of all our achievers later, as requested by our Honorable Minister, sir. So, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us on stage Dr. Loka Pavani, Principal, Veeranari Chakali Lama Women's University, Koti, Hyderabad. Heading a women university, she has 30 years of teaching experience, which include teaching undergraduate engineering and postgraduate students. She's also published 13 papers in national and international journal, a gold medalist in her UG and PG. She brings with her a perspective as an educationist, how education can play a role in influencing women to shatter those stereotypes and assume charge in sectors like mining. So I'll request her to share her perspective with us. Let's welcome her with a huge round of applause.
Honorable Minister of Coal and Mines, Sri G. Kishan Reddy Garu. Honorable Minister of State for Coal and Mines, Sri Satish Chandra Dubey Garu. Minister for Women and Child Development, Government of Telangana, Dr. D. Anasuya Sitaka Garu. Then Joint Secretary, Ministry of Mines, Srimati Farida M. Nayak Garu. Joint Secretary and Financial Advisor, Minister of Mines, Mrs. Nirupama Kotru Garu. Principal Secretary, Industry and Mines Department, Gujarat, Mrs. Mamta Verma Garu, Chief Operating Officer, Sterlite Limited, Mrs. A. Sumati Garu, Head BD Copper, Kutch Copper Limited, Mrs. Sunipa Roy Garu, Vanda Kartika Reddy Garu. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a privilege. It is indeed a privilege to be a part of this elite gathering this morning, celebrating women in mining sector. I wish you all a happy International Women's Day. The theme for this year's Women's Day is Accelerate Action to collectively forge a more inclusive world for women. In fact, being a principal of a 100-year-old institution, which is University College for Women, Usmania University, which has been now upgraded to Women's University of Telangana by the name Veeranari Chakali Ailamma Women's University. Our institution aims at educating and empowering thousands of girls, and I feel elated to talk about inclusiveness for women. More so, I am amidst a sector of people belonging to the mining world that has traditionally been male-dominated, but is slowly yet surely opening its doors to women. For far too long, women have been underrepresented in mining, making up only a small percentage of the workforce. However, with increasing demand for skilled workers and the need for diversity and inclusion, the industry has finally starting to recognize the value that women can bring into the mining sector. I strongly believe women in mining are not just breaking down barriers, they are also breaking down stereotypes that I witnessed in full force today from the women achievers in mining. They are proving that they have skills, the knowledge, and the physical capacity to work to this demanding industry. To all the women here today, I want to say that you are the backbone of our society. You are the ones who hold families together, who care for children, who support our communities, and who drive economic growth. Your contributions are invaluable and your impact is immeasurable. I am glad that we have already come a long way in this endeavor of fighting for gender equality. Despite the constant hurdles of unequal opportunities, unequal representation, stereotypes, and societal expectations that limit our potential, we are proving our vigor to sustain and fight. We are constantly in a juggling act, trying to juggle with our priorities. In reality, in spite of trying to do our best in balancing, we are constantly subjected to judgment. Though this one day of the year, the world appreciates the work done by women and talk about our capabilities, what about the rest of the time? I personally feel that this appreciation we give to a woman and her resilience should be a perennial one and not just for one day of the year. And how do we bring about this change? The change in the mindset is possible when we believe that women's empowerment is not just a women's issue. It is a human issue. It is an issue that affects all of us, and it is an issue that requires all of us to work together. We need to challenge our own biases and stereotypes, and we need to recognize that women are not just caregivers, they are also leaders, entrepreneurs, innovators, and change makers. We need to create opportunities for women to succeed. We need to provide them with access to education, training, and resources. We need to create a work environment that is inclusive, supportive, and respectful. And finally, we need to celebrate women's achievements. We need to recognize their contributions, their achievements, and their impact. We need to create a culture that values and respects women and that encourages them to pursue their dreams. So all the women here, let us appreciate ourselves by patting our back and say to yourself that you are powerful, you are strong, and you are capable. Don't let any of us tell otherwise. Of course, we have reached here, that means we are not letting others tell us that we are otherwise. We do not limit our potential, and we have the power to create the life we want, the dreams to pursue, and to make a big difference in this world. And to all the men here, I would like to say that you have a critical role to play in creating a world that is just equal, just and respectful. You have the power to challenge your own biases, to support our women's empowerment, and to create a culture that values and respects women. Let us work together to create a world that is inclusive, a world where women have opportunities, resources, and the support to succeed. And I take this opportunity to thank the Ministry of Mines for inviting me here on this day and giving me a wonderful opportunity to speak my heart. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Truly spoke as an educationist, because you did not just speak about the role of women, but you also spoke about the role of men. Thank you so much. So from an educationist perspective, we'll now move to an industry perspective. We have with us on stage Ms. Sunipa Roy, Business Head, Kutch Copper Limited, having smashed the stereotypes with a valuable contribution to the natural resource sector. She brings with her 22 years of experience and has demonstrated leadership track across P&L, supply chain, sales and marketing, strategy and manufacturing and project management roles within the sector. I'll now request her to share her insights with us. A big round of applause as we welcome her.
Very good afternoon to all of you. Honorable Minister of Mines and Coals, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, Honorable Minister of Mines State, Shri Satish Chandra Dubey ji, Honorable Minister of Women and Child Development, Dr. Anusha ji, and all dignitaries on stage and off stage, and all my industry colleagues and friends. It is an honor to be here today, and I'm super thrilled to hear the success stories of these bright young girls and who have made so much of stride over the industry in a sector which is so-called difficult. So I think the day is made with those wonderful inspirational stories. From my perspective, I think I would see this celebration as a mark of not just achievement, but I would see that as a reckoning book, as an annual reflection and review that how as an industry we are progressing, what are the steps that we have taken in previous year, and how the changes are happening. There is tremendous amount of changes have happened over last 1 decade across sector where women have made their mark and they're rising and shining. As a natural resource sector of metal and mining, I think we still have a ground to catch up, but a lot of changes have happened. And I was looking at some statistics for women's contribution and also correlating with what's happening in mining industry. There are certain surveys done where about globally 13,000 enterprises spanning across 70 countries, there are study and research done which showed that every company who has focused on a diverse workforce with more women professionals have seen more than 60% respondents said that they had seen higher profitability, higher productivity, higher safety performance. They have seen a big change in the company's culture, in the reputation, in talent retention part of it. And they have also seen better understanding of what their customer wants. So that is a nutshell what women brings on the table. And there's a lot of value as a natural resource sector, as mines and metals need to leverage. If we look at India's statistics and global statistics, at executive level, we have about 14% of global average is women professionals. And if we look at the best in the performance class, I think Africa and Middle East has the highest percentage, crossing 32%, which comes from all metal, mines and oil and gas sector put together. India is in a forefront now, and with the support of the ministry and enter the industry body, I personally see a significant shift. I have been with the industry for last 22 years. When I joined, my first job was in Hindustan Zinc in Vedanta Group as a GET. I was the first engineer there. And today, if I look at the Hindustan Zinc's number, I think they are probably 22% kind of numbers in the metal and mining sector. So it's a commendable achievement. It's not just one company. I think every sector in India is showing and following that track. And this is a matter of great pride for us. Now, question is, if at an industry level today, collectively probably we are at a borderline of double digit, how do we go from here and what we can as an industry can do? I think some of the examples that I heard for training the HMM operators which Tatas are doing. I heard about first-class mining engineer, story of Sandhya. I heard about the rescue operation team, all mining crew, all shift operations. Lot of work is happening, not just as a core operation, but across enabling functions. I think that is a big cheer and booster for us. But if we have to go from here, there are certain things that we need to sort of work as the entire fraternity. And those are the areas, if I put in a perspective, I would say that, the first part is to drawing talent. We have been talking about mines as an industry or natural resource as a sector carries some kind of social understanding which is more rudimentary way of working nature, because how do we change that narrative, social narrative? And when our Honorable Minister was saying that, we need more of a media and publicity and awareness to showcase these achievements and what industry is doing, I think that will be a big step to bolster, because you need to change the narrative, not just for the women professional. I think going forward, we would see a talent crunch across the sector, given there's a lot of focus on, IT, digital, and the new generations is more focused on the activities which is probably not that intensive. It is not a brick and mortar companies. So I think that narrative of mining and resource sector needs to change to draw more talents, not just women professional, also the male professional. I think that's the first thing to do. Second thing is that, as a sector, we need to ensure, and I have seen that working, that you need a certain, I would say, economic scale, a large scale of tipping point number, which allows the fraternity to stick together. So getting a lone women professional to come in and deliver versus having a recruitment drive, having a management mandate to drive a crew, I think that is a more better recipe for success. So how do we drive the entry-level positions? How do we take care of the middle-level journey and transitions for women when they need some flexibility and policy reforms? How, as all companies are coming together to making those reforms? There are a lot of reforms that have happened across industry, and how do we leverage that? I think that is one important aspect we need to work on. And the last bit is now that how do we retain the talent? How do we give them the growth and advancement? And how do we break that biases? So from my perspective, I think one thing that which works brilliantly is that, do we have an anchor? Do we have a mentor and sponsorship to ensure women professionals who are coming in the sector, they are getting cross-functional rotations, they are moving across management development programs, and they are picked on your merit. We keep aside the biases that society naturally puts in, and we purely on the merit basis, in an unbiased way, we run a development program, and from entry level to the topmost role in the industry, we take them along. I think it's a lot of work that needs to be done. Having said that, these are all that we're expecting from inside a sector of mines gate or a plants gate, and people who are in operational roles and others. But a bigger part of that, we should be questioning ourselves as a society, that are we creating a holistic ecosystem? All of us are playing certain roles at home. Are we moving to a gender-neutral role outside the mines gate, outside the plants gate? I think that ecosystem support is something that we need to provide, and we need to do the walk the talk as an industry. That's very important. It is not just Women's Day, it is every day of the year. The entire fraternity, all people, all inspirational leaders and personal level, we live through that value to create that ecosystem of success. Last but not the least, having spent 22 years in the industry, if I have to share some thoughts, which I want to leave to all these budding professionals, the inspiring leaders, and from outside this hall, I want to say that, company can provide, organization can provide you the policies, the reforms, the setup, the safety aspect, the psychological safety aspect of all of that. Those can happen, but I think you got to take charge of your career. You got to decide what you want to do. You have to push through the doors and make your own space. And remember that, you got to be enterprising. Do not be under impression someone who comes and serves you and picks you up. If you are ready 70%, raise your hand. Be an enterprising person and demonstrate that. And from my experience, I just want to share a very small story. When I was about 3 months into the organization, and all my colleagues were moving to a project construction site, and with a certain package and responsibility. And I was a 3 months engineer, and I was not yet given any responsibility to move to a construction site of a project. At that time, Hindustan Zinc was expanding the mines and smelters. And I actually, with lot of grievance, anger, and almost with full of tears, entered to the head of projects office, and I said, why I am not being given the role to move to construction site? Every other day I see from my batchman, someone is doing this project, part of this project, when I would do. And I said, I topped in engineering, I have the best ranking among the GTs, but why I have not been given? So he got startled. He's a wonderful CEO, and till today he is one of my best mentors. He got startled and he said, Sunipa, I thought, you would like to be working in office and you are comfortable here. I said, I'm not. And I want to go to construction site and I want to do the same thing. He ensured I get that package. I went to site, 2 years in the project. I delivered what I was supposed to deliver. And 3 years down the line, he gave me a role. I mean, not exactly completion of 3 years of my experience. He gave me a role which was much ahead and disproportionate to my age. My peers were at 10 years plus experience. I got the same roles and responsibility of heading an SBU in 3 years kind of thing. So the question is, if I would have not gone into his room, I would not challenge his assumptions, I would not have got a chance to prove my capabilities, I probably would not be here. So my suggestion and recommendation to everyone is to take it in your hand, strive for the best, absolutely on merit, and I think make your own rise and shine. And we are all very proud of you. And as a collective industry, as every individual who are in, we are in a position of power, we have this obligation to make it work for all of us. And we expect that the Indian women come in the forefront in mining sector, contribute significantly to the GDP, and at the same time, it gives wings to their aspiration and freedom and independence. Thank you so much, and wish you all a very happy Women's Day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Rise and shine indeed. For the next industry perspective, we would like to invite Ms. Sumati Angusamy, Chief Operating Officer, Vedanta Group. Illustrious experience of more than 2 decades, has also been bestowed with the honorary title of Copper Woman for her exemplary contribution to the copper industry for breaking the bias in metal and mining industry. Request her to address. All right, we'll hear her from her in a while. But ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have with us Honorable Minister, Women and Child Welfare, Panchayati Raj and Rural Development, Dr. D. Anusaya Sitaka, one of the most remarkable example of woman power. As a young girl, she championed the cause of the oppressed and underprivileged. She studied law, practiced in the Warangal District Court, helped those who needed legal assistance before she took a plunge to politics to serve the people. As an MLA from Mulugu, she would often carry groceries to the remote pockets to distribute among the poor and needy. Even after being a successful political leader, she caught everyone's attention when she obtained a PhD in political science. And I would like to quote her, which she has already said, but for everybody, this was a quote after she got a PhD, that in my childhood, I never thought I would be a Naxalite. When I'm Naxalite, I never thought I would be a lawyer. When I'm lawyer, I never thought I would be MLA. When I'm MLA, I never thought I'll pursue my PhD. Now you call me Dr. Anusaya Sitaka, PhD in political science. So I'll request her for her address, speech, Ivalani Korukuntu Nanu.
అందరికీ హృదయపూర్వక శుభాకాంక్షలు. అదేవిధంగా పెద్దలు రెస్పెక్టెడ్ మినిస్టర్ ఫర్ కోల్ అండ్ మైన్స్ శ్రీ జి కిషన్ రెడ్డి గారు అండ్ సతీష్ చంద్ర గారు, ఫరీదా నాయక్ గారు, మమతా వర్మ ఐఎస్ గారు, అదేవిధంగా సునీతా రాయ్ గారు, లోకా పవని గారు, అదేవిధంగా నిరుపమ కోటూర్ గారు,